I am Festus Mutwiri.
Even louder.
Yes?
Even louder.
You have to speak as loud as you can.
Shout.
So, I am Festus Mutwiri. So, I joined Kids Alive. So, my life back there, I used, in our family, we are 6 of us. So, due to financial problem, my mom could not do much for us. So I was forced to join to go to street. So whereby I could hustle for myself there. So later on, I stayed there for about 6 years. Then later on, I was helped by somebody from Kids Alive, whom enrolled me in a program, and later on they helped me up to now where I am.
Gotcha. Now, I'll just ask you, Ruth, to describe the promise, I guess, that you see in Festus and why you think he should be a scholarship recipient.
I think one of the things about Festus, first of all, he really has a strong Christian faith, and that is important. And I think that helps him keep his feet on the ground. He's also shown great initiative. He left the program in 2012, and since then he has been caring for himself. He's had a job working in a school, and then when he came to Nyeri, he actually has a job, and he's been able to also earn money through other means until he's made himself very financially stable. He's also shown that he can save, and all these things shows that Festus has a real understanding of what is needed in order to make a proper life for himself, to stand on his own feet, and to really take care of himself.
Can you describe what was the job that he has been doing?
Festus, this is what Festus has shared with me. He has a job with an M-Pesa kiosk, yes?
Yeah.
And
what's M-Pesa?
M-Pesa is where people they put money on their phone, or they come to take money off their phone. It's like a mobile bank.
Okay.
Mobile banking system, and he's been working for the M-Pesa people, and then he very wisely began to save. And what did you do with your savings?
So I saved for about 6 months, and with my saving it was around 30,000.
You saved about 30,000?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that 1,000 I got a road whereby I bought a motorbike.
So with that 30,000, you secured a loan for a motorbike. I'm just repeating so it's louder.
Yes?
Keep going.
Yeah, so with 30,000, which was my saving, I could afford to buy a motorbike, whereby I could later on pay the loan using the money that I got through the motorbike. So the motorbike, I gave it to somebody who was working with it, and each and every day bring me around 300. So 300 I'm using to pay the loan.
Gotcha.
Now for me, that shows immense initiative, and the fact that he is earning money from the motorbike and paying the loan and still earning from the M-Pesa shows me that he is a boy really worth supporting in his studies. And he's also now decided that he'd like to do procurement, a degree in procurement, in order to move on in his life, and we'd love to help him do that.
And how does some of this, how Festus has proceeded through school, initially high school, and now later into the workforce, how has that molded some of your thinking surrounding scholarships?
It's really made me think hard, because I found that when we support students completely, they become very dependent. Festus is not dependent on me, and we find that those who are dependent find it very difficult to get jobs. Now Festus is willing to do part-time studies and keep his job and keep his income, which means at the end of his course he will have a job, and from that job he can then move on to a better job. And I think that is a great model for the rest of our students, that they are financing some of it themselves and they are putting themselves in the workforce, staying in the workforce, and then their qualification can then move them up the ladder, and I think that's a great model.
Awesome. Thank you very much.